Hello, my friends. So last time we talked about immortality. Today I'd like to share with you some of the thoughts and thinking ideas. These ideas are really not mine. They are spiritist ideas. But of which resonate a lot with me, and I find very, very interesting. I hope you also like it. So coming back to where we were, if we think about the virtues and developing virtue through existences, so that we are immortal beings, or spirits, or we have immortal soul, however you want to call it. It's interesting to note that if we were to think and consider that to be true, and so we also have to consider that developing virtue is a process that has no end to it. Otherwise, we would reach to a stagnation, right? We would reach to a level of development that we would not need it to develop anymore, and therefore we will be stagnated. And that stagnation, two of one, either would be at the level of God itself, or we always would be smaller, or compared to God, relative to God, but we would be stuck. No more evolution, no more developing virtue. That's an idea that is quite hard, both of them, to conceive, isn't it? So it's much more palatable to consider that these development has no end, but it grows, just as creation itself. It's not stuck or stagnated, and continues to grow. So if that's true, then one would think that it's unbearable to consider that in one existence alone, in this life, you have to develop all the virtues. So if that's not quite how it works, how would that be? So what Spiritism talks about, it talks about a lot of things, but one of the things they talk about is it's about what is called an existential plan. Existential plan would be something that has two components. The first, or existential program, sorry. One would be, the first piece would be the plan itself of your existence. The second piece would be the purpose of your existence. So, and that's a good news, because right now we're gonna know and reflect what's our purpose in life. What's your purpose in life? So, and how that relates to the plan. So the plan is the collective circumstances of your life to develop the purpose. And the purpose is developing one or two virtues that talks deeply to you this life. So the idea is, okay, we have a set of circumstances. You have the name that you have the profession that you have the family that you have, and every single other circumstance in your life. In all of them, there is one virtue that you are invited to develop that talks deeper to you right here, right now, in this life. This is your purpose. This is my purpose. Now, of course, this triggers a lot of other questions, like what is the exactly virtue that I am invited to develop? And that question is you can only answer by analyzing your conscience. We are gonna talk more about that in a future video, but it's you and only you that can truly answer this question. What is that virtue that will bring purpose to your life, and that as you develop will bring that level of existential meaning, sense to you? But it's interesting that it's in every little circumstance, in every little circumstance of your life, you are invited to develop it, right? So there is a analogy that, or better saying, it's the one way of understanding that saying of Jesus, that those ones that want to follow me, take your cross and follow me. So this symbol of the cross is often it is considered like exactly a reference to that program, to that existential program. So for example, the horizontal bar of the cross would be the set of circumstances, and the vertical bar would be the purpose. So Jesus would be perhaps meaning that to follow him, in other words, to develop the virtues, that's just the way we were thinking in the previous videos, we would be invited to use this existence to its full, developing the virtues that would connect us to God in every little circumstances that was put in our life by God, by God's goodness, to exactly develop them. So yeah, very interesting, right? And again, very practical too. It brings a very practical sense and put us into action right away to investigate that virtue, and every little step along the way, existential meaning we'll start achieving. Our life start becoming more fulfilled. It's a step towards the happiness that we are discussing in the first video. All right, my friend, I'll pause here for now, and yeah, I hope you like it. If you have any comments or you're gonna share your thoughts, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.